As we head into the new year, we wanted to review how technology influenced 2011 from the CEO shakeups to social media. Emily Chang has more in this report.
It was a year that set off with demonstrations from Egypt to Tunisia, Libya, and across the Arab world, toppling governments, taking down dictators, and triggering debate over how much Twitter and other social media were not just tools, but tools for social change. The New Yorker's Malcolm Gladwell insisted social media does not galvanize revolutions, but either way, protesters were thanking Facebook.
Countries are falling, dictators are falling, but it's not just about countries and dictators. Companies are falling too.
As developing countries ushered social media into the mainstream, here in the developed world, Facebook's valuation surged to $80 billion on secondary markets, along with Twitter at $10 billion.
You're back at Twitter as executive chairman. What's the single most important thing you want to accomplish that Twitter couldn't do without you?
I think the challenge going forward with Twitter and what we're solving right now is making it more and more relevant to people and just pushing up information right away.
Now, 250 million tweets are sent every day. Despite questions about how Twitter will ever make money, investors are betting big on the social web, while old guard tech companies struggle to stay relevant. Yahoo CEO Carol Bartz was fired after just 2 years trying to turn the company around. HP CEO Leo Apotheker also fired after just 11 months. The world's largest PC maker even considered spinning off its PC business as its touchpad tablet tanked and the iPad ran away with the market.
We're going to introduce today iPad 2, the second generation iPad.
A few months later came the iPhone 4S, loaded with voice recognition software Siri.
How hot's it going to be in Los Angeles this week?
Uh-oh, something's wrong. Can you try again?
Apple pushing the boundaries of computing and what machines may one day do better than man. Google even thinks cars of the future will drive themselves better than humans can.
Now we are on a freeway in self-driving mode.
This is incredible. Incredible, simply how fast technology is changing what's possible. Even in the midst of major market turmoil and economic uncertainty, tech companies seem to defy the laws of gravity. Hot properties like Zynga and Yelp filing for their IPOs. Groupon soaring on its first day of trading.
Groupon is officially a public company, and it went off like a rocket on its first day of trading. The daily deal leader ended the day up over 30% at about $26 a share, giving Groupon a market valuation of $16.6 billion.
After that splashy IPO, this company has found few buyers. Another big down day for the stock, which is down more than 40% since that first day of trading.
Leaving everyone waiting for Facebook.
Has the Groupon experience and has other things changed your sense of the timing of an IPO?
I don't think so. Really. No.
And as Mark Zuckerberg leads a new generation of tech entrepreneurs and startups into a future where the impossible is possible, they'll never forget the ones who came before.
He was definitely in the dreaming category, but he had a lot of dreams that went all over the place, and they almost always involved technology.
I personally admire Steve, not most for what he did or what he said, but for what he stood for.
Cook then read a never-before-heard clip of Steve Jobs voicing one of Apple's most powerful ads.
And I would like to play the audio of the crazy ones as read by Steve so you can hear the words he wrote and in his voice.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.